Namaste. Today we discuss about the technical terms which is used in the Bharatanatyam. So we will be hearing going forward Jati, Jati, Adavu, Adavu Lakshana, Nritta, Nritya, Natya, Angashuddhi, Tandava, Lasya. So these all are the fundamental things in Bharatanatyam. So let's start with Adavu. What is Adavu? Adavu is the basic unit or steps in Bharatanatyam. So Bharatanatyam is highly structured, highly organized art form. So they say after learning this, you move to this. So first they will teach you how to just stamp the feet, then how to move your hands, then how to move your eyes. So then you cut and paste everything. So it's an art form. It required a tremendous amount of training and practice to understand the techniques of it. Then from there you evolve with your own creativity. So while learning this techniques, it's very important to get that amount of practice to express it artistically beautiful. Now the Adavu is the basic unit, means we have three postures basically: Sama, Aramandala and Muzhumandala. Means Samam is standing straight and Samam half sitting, Aramandalam is half sitting and Muzhumandalam is full sitting. Now when you stay in that posture and when you move, there is something called Adavus. Adavus are the basic units, and first one we learn is Tattadavu. It's just stamping the foot. And Nattadavu, you stretch the foot. Paravaladavu, you move around the space. Pudit Mettadavu, you jump and close. Jump and close. Kudit Mettadavu. Now Tat Kudit Mettadavu. So these are the terms. It's typically a Tamil term because we used in the these particular art form originated from the Tamil Nadu, so you could get all the Tamil word. And these all the so based on the formations, based on the patterns, or based on the execution, we have Dashavida Adavu, 64 Adavus, 120 Adavus. So the first mention of Adavu is I think it's from the 12th century Chola inscription. It is in the Kulatur temple. They have mentioned about Triputta Adavu and Mekat Adavu. And then further move on to the King Tulaja's Sangeeta Saramrita. He have mentioned about 120 Adavus. So King Tulaja is the person, or he have written the Sangeeta Saramrita, where he have structured this particular art form. Yes, first you have to do exercise, then you have to learn Adavu, and the first piece in the Margam is Pushpanjali, then Alaripu, then Jadiswaram, Shabdam, Padam, Varnam, Tilana. So this is how the Margam or repertoire goes. So it's highly structured. The first thing is Adavu. That is the ABCD of Bharatanatyam. Then moving on to the Angashuddhi. Angashuddhi is Saushtava. The way you hold the body. It has to be straight, and the glancing should be straight. Body has to be straight, and every part of the body, inch by inch, you have awareness. So that is the Angashuddham. And person one who sees it, you see, oh, what a Angashuddham or a Saushtava, they say. So as a performer, to build Angashuddhi is very important. Then what is Tandavam and what is Lasyam? Tandavam is the muscular way of movement. So Sukhumarantatam Lasyam and Uchandadam Tandavam. That is the sloka. Means what is Lasyam? It's a very graceful movement. Lasyam done by Parvati have depicted very, very elegant and graceful movement, the Mohini movement. So for example, Mohiniyattam is one of the classical dance. from Kerala done only by women. The very own reason is it's on Greece, because it is exclusively meant for women. And the Tandava is mainly we relate to Shiva, and he has done this Tandava, and it's a brisk movement or a muscular movement. So they say Pum Nrityam Tandavam Prahu Stri Nrityam Lasyate. So it is meant for basically men actually. Then according to the Bhava Prakasha, there are 5 Tandavas. First one is Uchandada. Uchandada is nothing but a forceful and a quick Angaharas, and a lot of Agashachari and Brahmari and Raudram, Bipatsam and Bhayanaga are the main rasa of it. Then Chanda, Chanda. Chanda is, this is represented in the Bhumichari. Basically, you all learned in first year what is Chari. So Bhumichari and Karnas and Angaharas. The Tandava evokes a Veera rasa and a Raudra rasa, this particular Tandava. Then moving on to the Prachanda. What is Prachanda? This Tandava evolves jumping forcefully from one place to the another and full of Karinas and Brahmaris, and the rasa predominantly in this is Raudra rasa actually, and Bipatsa also. Then moving on to the fourth and the fifth one is Prerana and Prapana. Prerana and Prapana, these are the two are considered as a Desi type. What is Desi? I have already mentioned, it is based on the region. Suppose in Karnataka there is a Yakshakana, in Kerala we say Thiruvadirakaali, and even Andhra Pradesh you have a Vilasini Natyam, in Maharashtra you have Tamasha. So all the folk art form is basically influenced by that region, that culture and that costume. So Desi is nothing but it's a regionalized form. So Prerana and Prapana is pretty much onto the regionalized form. Now Abhinaya Darpana, Nandigeshwara's Abhinaya Darpana give a Sapta Tandava or 7 types of Tandava, which is Sandhya Tandavam, Ananda Tandavam, Kali Tandavam, Sati and Shiva, basically the Shakti Tandavam, Ardhanari Tandavam and Samhara Tandavam and Tripura Tandavam. So these are the 7 types of Tandavas. Now the Lasya is basically after Shiva performed Sandhya Tandavam, then the Tandu is one of the sages. Tandu's daughter Usha have done along with the Parvati have done the Lasya. This is how it is depicted in the Natya Shastra. And there are Lasya Angas or different types of a Lasya movement. One is Chali and Chali Bandha and Ladhi, Sukha, Dashaka and Angaraha, Oyaraka, Vitasha and Vihata and Mana. So these are the 10 Lasya Angas. How it's more practical, so we'll be explaining more into detail. So these are the concept of Lasya and Tandava. Then moving on to the Jadi. Jadi are the intricate Solketu. Solketu is nothing but the word you used. Taku, tanangutaka, tinangutaka, takita jam, tasi. These are the bolts. It's a Solketu. So Solketu used in the typical pattern of a Tala pattern and performed in the stage. It's exclusively meant for the performance. And this is the Jadi. And what is Jati? Jati is a Tala pattern. So we have a Chaturashra Jati. So it is ta, ka, dhi, mi, ta, ka, dhim, mi, ra, ka, dhim, mi, ta, ka, dhim, mi, ta, ka, dhim, mi, ta, ka, dhim, ta, ka, dhim, mi, ta, ka, dhim. So these are the Tala pattern. It's the first one is the Tishra Jadi. It is takkita, takkita. then the Chaturashra Jadi, it is Takkadami, Takkadami. Then you have a Kanda, Kanda Jadi. In Kanda Jadi, you have Takka, Takkita, Takka, Takkita. Then after Kanda Jadi, you have a Mishra Jadi. Mishra Jadi is nothing but a 7. So it is 4 plus 3 again. So it is Takkita plus Takkadami. So it is Takkita, Takkadami, Takkita, Takkadami. So Kanda is 5. 5 is 2 plus 3. So Takka, Takkita. Now Sangirna, that is the 9th one. That is Takka, Takkita, which is 5 plus 4, Takkadami. So it is 5 plus 4 at Takka, Takkita, Takkadami, Takka, Takkita, Takkadami. So there are 5 Jadis. So I repeat once again, the first Jadi is Tishra. It has 3 beads or 3 aksharas, Takkita. Second one is Chaturashra, Takkadami, 4. And third one is Kanda, which is 5, Takka, Takkita. And the next one is Mishra, which is 3 plus 4. So it is Takkita, Takkadami. And next one is Sankirna, which is 9. It is Takka, Takkita, Takkadami. So 5 plus 4. So this is how the pattern moves in the Jadi. And we do covered everything now, like Adavu, Adavu Lakshana, Solketta, Tandava, Lasya, Jati and Jadi. Thank you.